So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Luis Suarez, the sharpest of sharpshooters, both for club and country, Jim.
Well, I'll add the word razor sharp to that, Peter.
And of course, when he moved to the Catalan capital in 2014, he became the last piece in one of the most feared attacking front threes of all time.
Absolutely. He made his debut a few months into the season, but didn't really get going until around the turn of the year. I remember their first home game of the new year in particular.
Oh, yeah. Impressive. It's hit the uprights. He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi with the short one. Now the cross, towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. McTominay. And it's Vieira. For Messi. That's gone for a throw-in. Messi. Now it's Solot. Now it's Shevchenko. Solot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a good one he's making out on the left. Jordi Alba. Takes aim and cross. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi. And that could well leave a mark. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Lampard. Now it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, sweet feet. He has found the way through. McTominay defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Bale. He's found the way through. He leaps for it. It's a goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Spread out to the left. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Messi. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, that's a key interception. Jordi Alba. Pirlo. Davids. Over to the right flank. Now it's Messi. Messi steaming forward at pace. Hangs in a cross. And that is expertly dealt with. Thuram. Driving on and making good progress. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Messi stood his ground strongly. He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lampard. And it's Messi. And he's lost his man here. Indonesia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Just past the 40th minute mark. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise. It's Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Jordi Alba is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Solot. Solot! He has a look at Shevchenko! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
For our World Charity Fund.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Serginho with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Lampard. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Now it's Sorloth. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Distributed tidily. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Now it's Sorloth. Tries to play it through. He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. It's a threatening ball. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Indonesia cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Sorloth. And here's Messi. Sorloth. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substitution for Indonesia.
Lampard is behind this one. This looks promising.
Messi coming on the field.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nicely worked. Now it's Yamal. Can he get it through? Solid! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Kong and Hanoi have the chance to go the other way. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Some front-footed pressing going on here.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
No way through. He's got away. Best has it in a wide position, and he's managed to get free.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Terrific effort! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 7.
Kong and Hanoi now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Number 19,
Lam.
Number 8, Gerard.
Seedorf
Substitution in
has
progress.
quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Knocks it into space. Vieira. To Thuram. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Drogba. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's shifting through the gears here. Best. Tries to cross. Pass somewhat off target. Spread it left. Here comes another. A header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Best's cross. Drogba. And this is Gerard. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! And no mistake. Drama at the death. Is there time for... And that will be the final act. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
Is never say die.
He's had a shot! It's there! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. Two, and we've barely begun here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Terrific effort! He will be livid with himself.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Messi. Mbappe. Indonesia look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Shevchenko. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's definitely not his best. He can run onto that. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk. Chouameni. Tries to play it through. Neatly clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball. Chouameni. And it's Dembele. Oh, that's a key interception. Lampard. Messi. Gerrard. And it's Messi. Passing nice and neat. Odegaard. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe.
Such good technique. Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
Odegaard! It's in! Back to within 1! Interesting! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. Takes a shot! Oh, nearly. Messi is the team's great visionary. Davids, Hernandez spots it and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Messi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Chouameni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Lampard. Can he spark a counter here? That's destined for the flank. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. This looks promising. And a chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Indonesia are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, few would have predicted a scoreline like this. After all of that, we are still level at the break somehow. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Davids. Messi. Chouameni. And it's Dembele. Now, this could be a chance. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Hernandez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him, a smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho. Solot being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Balken. Now Davids. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Odegaard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Always onto this. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Solot. Oh, what a ball! Shot a goal! And that's a tiny finish. And they've got their lead back. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Messi.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Number 18.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Shevchenko. Number 6.
Neymar.
Frank Lampard.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Number 11. Neymar. Number 77.
Brilliantly cut out.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of...
Now Mbappe. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of move. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take what...
Great chance! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Indonesia with the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it.
It's Gerrard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gerrard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's in on goal. Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post.
4 added minutes have been indicated.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And it's with the keeper. Cafu. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please be reminded that drinking is
So
only
a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might have beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Dropnya guys. Kayaknya nanti lagi push di PC guys. Jaringannya drop parah.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And he's picked it up out wide.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now that looks a decent... Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. Produces a cross. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
It's a threatening ball. Solid! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Serginho. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bale. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Solot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. And he's certainly onside here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's opted for the long pass. Oh, that's a key interception. He's gone forward. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Shevchenko running with intent. Van der Vaart.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up.
Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is their second corner of the game. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And he's forced to go back. Out of play for a throw. Rijkaard. Dixon. It's Van der Vaart. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught napping. And he can clear it away. Indonesia looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And here's Sorloth. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Pete.
Lampard! Corner number 3 coming up. Indonesia can try it again now. So their 4th corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Sorloth is onto this. Shot could be on. Messi! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
He's in plenty of space here, and this is Hazard. Has to go back. There's the shot!
3 minutes at a time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Indonesia firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the score. And we are back on the way. Serginho. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Drogba. And here's Bale. Ah, he's had it taken off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. And here's Lampard. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late.
Chance, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rijkaard.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Davids does well not to be outdone there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Bale. Oh, easy pickings there. Davids. Lampard being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Upamecano. Rijkaard. That has been slung wide. And the through ball. Solot picks it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Spread it left. It's a promising position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, strongly challenged there. That's good running with the ball. Bellingham. And this is Shevchenko. And he's stuck it away. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Coming on the field is number 10.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And he shoots! And there's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Indonesia he's had a shot! And that's a tidy finish. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Tries a shot! Sensational by York! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there he is, the epitome of enduring excellence.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 27.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hazard. Coming on the field.
Serginho's cross.
Number 17.
Rijkaard can get it clear. Serginho. It's Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ball swung in. Cleared without hesitation. Yamal.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Van der Vaart. He has found the way through.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That is good alertness. Rudiger. And Dixon. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to pass it through. And the shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
There will be
This is
5 minutes
Drogba.
added time.
He's picked his way through. Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's heaved it away. Mbappe aimed beyond the defence. picked out, it's Neymar! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Upamecano. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Zanetti. Szoboszlai. He's found a way through. And here's Mbappe. There they go, hunting in packs. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Sorloth. Sorloth takes a shot! And we have our very first corner. Lampard goes short. Backward it goes. Davids! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Indonesia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Solot. He has a look out. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Indonesia are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Szoboszlai. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Bellingham. And here's Shevchenko. Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Nearly, but not quite. So their 4th corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. That's good running with the ball. He's free, he has got space. Can he finish? Szoboszlai. Now Trossard. Nuno Mendes. It's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Decent chance! Goal! Paris! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Paris have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Zanetti. Trossard chasing after it. Solot. And it's Lampard. Trossard threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Played up towards the front line. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bellingham. Now Trossard. And it's Mendes. Clipped into space. It's a goal kick. Van Balten. Serginho. Solot. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Trossard. Bellingham. Paredes. That has been slung wide. Mendes made a search from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zanetti. Szoboszlai. And it's Bellingham. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Driving on and making good progress. Bellingham. Oh, important interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Indonesia are level pegging at half-time then, and it's It's Lampard! Lampard! A legend of his time!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Indonesia leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Trossard! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now it's Solot. And this is Shevchenko. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Paredes. Szoboszlai.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now there's a fine ball. Lampard. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Zanetti, crosses it in. Davids. Messi running with intent. Bellingham looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
Davids was in no mood for any of that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great vision. Shevchenko finding himself in space. Lovely bit of skill. Into getting up there! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Indonesia go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Out towards the flank. He is through here. Played in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Shevchenko clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Saliba with a fine tackle.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 10, Shevchenko. Number 7, Sterling. Number 9, Messi. Number 3.
It's Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Just cruising! They are cruising! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Davids deals with that comfortably. Delivered from distance.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Yamal. And it's Drogba. Looking for options for movement. Neuer claims comfortably. Nuno Mendes. Here's Zielinski. The final 5 minutes. Paredes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it out wide. Nice bit of trickery. Zanetti. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Drogba. Look at the space. And the finish!
There will be 5 minutes added time.
All denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And this is Drogba. He's had a shot! That's another chance! And it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Played towards the other side. Trossard. Oh, super find. Now then, the ball's come loose. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
And that will be the final act. Indonesia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they... This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Indonesia need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Now it's Shevchenko. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ribery. Raul gets a good foot in there. Lampard powering forward here. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a hit! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Van Dijk. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That is great defending, so alert. Ricky Puig. Ibanez. And it's Van Dijk. And that is out of play. Lampard. So it is still 0-0. Lewis. And here's Shevchenko. Solid! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Frankowski. That's a lovely, neat pass. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Lampard. Bellingham. Now it's Solot. Indonesia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Lewis. Spread to the right. Raul proves just a little bit too strong. Raul, and a header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Shevchenko. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And it's Frankowski. He's shifting through the gears here. Ribéry. He is through here. Frankowski receives it in a wide position. Davids. Now it's Shevchenko. He shifted it to the flank. Bellingham has it out wide and in space. And a chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Bellingham clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. There's the shot! But he's left disappointed.
Serginho certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Lewis. Ibanez. He's picked his way through. Davids. Oh, it's and Messi! And he makes no mistake. And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Indonesia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Can he get it through? Serginho is in a really good position out wide. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. And it's Lampard. Raul. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Sorlot. And he's in on goal. And the finish! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They off. And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Indonesia firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And we are back on the way. Messi!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper...
Sorlot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Sorlot deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ricky Puig. Ribéry. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, it's Raul.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Kane had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Frankowski. Ribéry. And here's Raul. And this is Kane. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Back to the keeper it goes. Van Dijk. And they've got a throw. Lewis. Here's Ricky Puig. Raul. Here's Ricky Puig. That has been slung wide. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Cafu does well to get it back. Solot needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now.
He's in, must be! And the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a pretty loose pass, and it's Bellingham. And here's Shevchenko. Peru needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Lampard, big chance! He's got a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Tries a shot! And no mistake. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Looking for the run. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Terrific effort! And yes, it's there! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Peru still making a fight of this. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Cambio en Perú. Número 82. Entrará al campo. Número 17.
Assalamualaikum bang jamana kabarnya bang. Ko PQ mana bang.
He'll fancy himself from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Lampard! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Frankowski. Played out to the left flank. Serginho. Davids. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Well read, nice interception. Ribery running with intent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. Now it's Solot. Serginho. Ricky Puig. Davids. He's had it taken off him. Raul looking understandably energised after his goal. He's got away. And that's an excellent interception. Not the most convincing of passes.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Frankowski. Oh, cracking ball. Shapes to shoot! Off the post!
Cambio en Perú. Número 6.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Entran.
Bellingham
Número
is
16.
onto this.
Número 14.
Go back here.
Messi.
And this is Shevchenko. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Número 7.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's that, the end. A statement win on a crucial day, and now made.
PS loh.